Now, where was I? We do have some unidentified items. We do indeed. This is a rather impressive staff for 1.5k. We have the unidentified arm over here. The unidentified 7.5k sword. And the half-k sword, which seems to be broken and cursed and terrible. And I believe our plan currently is to venture down to level 6 and do what can be done. As much as can be done anyway. But before I do that, how about I inspect Timmy and see what needs to be done for him to become a lord. He needs 3 more points in luck and 7 more points in piety. That's gonna take a while. Hello then, Ricardo! Haven't seen you in a while. I believe. Anyway, yes. I think I'm just gonna head directly to the maze. I don't think there's anything else to do. Yep, that is understandable. Plop, plop, plop. Oh, right. What am I doing? Obviously, the moment we descend, we need to cast the magical spell of Maporfic. I guess we might as well Lomilwa. This is Wizardry 1, the remake of Wizardry 1. An absolute classic. And we encounter 5 kobolds at the very start. Okay, quick combat, quick combat. Obviously, first they ambush us. Well, they don't exactly ambush us, but we encounter them anyway, and then they flee. Because of course they do. The kobolds have been slain! And as a reward for that, we get experience gold. Anything else? Or is that it? Can we move on, please? Alright, better stuff to do. Okay, we can move on. Excellent. You will forgive me for being a bit curt with some of this content, but I have been down to level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, even level 5 numerous times by now, with many different characters, mind you, because sometimes people just die, and that's okay, that's a part of life. Then you have to hold their corpses, toss them into the tavern, and then possibly resurrect them, because that's a part of, death. Anyway, down the spiraling path, and down to level 3 we go. Excellent, we're at level 3. So we go down through here. No, 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 no. Further down, turn to the right, go through here. Over here, across, and through here. Unlocking the second passageway to 7 ogres. They have 1 attack, the health range is 4d8 plus 1. Attack, attack, attack. Should I bother with anything against the ogres? I don't know. Inspect. Inspect, inspect. Fight! Nothing you learned? Aha! They can run away, that's what we have learned about them. Of course they... Well, I'm glad I did not cast any buffs. Some of them have been stayed, some of them have run away, and now as a reward for that we get some experience for the entire party. For the 2 ogres we have actually slain. No chests. Down we go. On to level 4. Level 4 we immediately turn... well, we go right, which means we turn... counterclockwise. You always get multiples of the same creature. Not necessarily if you... I mean, you could get 1, but there's a chance in a given encounter depending on the type of creature you encounter. Well, there we go. Brilliant example. Here's 1 were-rat that we know next to nothing about. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Fight! Round 1, we haven't learned anything, and it has been slain. Down goes the were-rat. Probably spreads disease or whatever. Come on. We get the experience and we get some gold. Glorious. We go through here, and then secret passageway, into secret passageway, into secret passageway, down. Oh no, it's 4 rotting corpses. Attack, 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 turn undead, hold on. Inspect, no. Attack, attack, attack. Damn it, no. Attack, 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 turn undead, inspect, fight. And the dead. As a reward for that, we get a chest. Okay, V. Exploding box. Disarm the exploding box. V failed to disarm the exploding box. V, can you please try again to disarm the exploding box? Yay! You can try again. It's no big deal. Excellent. We get some gold and nothing else. We go down to level 4. Like, this is level 4? Is it level 4? Is it level 5? No, hold on. This is level 5, I think. We have been on level 4. Hold on. First is the regular one, then there's the winding path. Then there are the... Right, the rectangular rooms. After the rectangular rooms, there's the path left and right. It's 4. We're now on 5 with this. Oh dear, how do you get there? To the side and then to the left, I guess. Okay, let's do this. We see the elevator and we go through the hidden passage here, through the door and down to level 6. Okay, now we're in business. We're down to level 6. This bit I haven't really seen. Well, let's see where things take us. Let's head through here first. We encounter nothing through this door. A passageway. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. Any hidden passages? Anything? Nothing. Nothing that I can see. Oh, okay. A path to the side, leading inside here. Nothing. Hello. We go over here. There's nothing here. This is fascinating, it's somewhat disturbing. An encounter with 2 level 7 mages. As long as I can silence them, we should be fine. Ha-ha. Yes, haha. Attack, attack, attack. Cast Montino. You hide in the shadows. You, have we surprised them? We haven't. Damn it. Halito them. Fight! Dead. Well, okay, yeah, they're both dead. Never mind, never mind. Both of them have been slain, which is marvelous. We took absolutely no damage. And we get to open a chest. It has an exploding trap. Exploding box. Come on. Disarm, trap, exploding box. Yes, we get the gold and we receive a scroll. Decent items over here. Decent items all around. The stuff of legends. And the monsters aren't that tough. Okay, we go here. An encounter with 6 werewolves and 5 tigers. Okay, this is probably oh, I'm sorry, those are world tigers. Okay, tell you what. Attack, attack, attack on the werewolves first. Then we actually cast a buff. We're gonna need it. How about we Bama 2? We Bama 2. Is there anything better we can do? Or do we simply Bama 2? We Bama 2. Which is -4 again. Now V should presumably... V can use an item? Ah, she can read the scroll, I guess. Let's not. V should hide in the shadows. This is not gonna be particularly effective. Maggie, on the other hand... Tigers indeed. Mass hysteria! Okay, okay, tell you what. We could debuff them, but do we freeze them? Is this the time? This is probably the biggest boss I have seen so far. Fine, Frost King. Madalto on werewolves or tigers? Werewolves or tigers? I say we Madalto on the tigers. Werewolf killed. The eyes in the shadows. Yeah, that's a hit, but no effects. Poison applied. Miss. 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 2 hits. Cold. And they just die. Glorious. Gotta love AoE. Anyway, we'll have to remove poison, but that thankfully can be done. Where's the remove poison spell? Remove cure poison, Latumorphis. On whom? On Bv. Next up, attack from the shadows on the werewolves, and Maggie can, what, chill out? Let's cast Mahalito. I don't need to cast anything particularly powerful. Mahalito will do. Mahalito might prove to be unnecessary, actually. Mahalito! Most of them take a decent bit of damage. We haven't really inspected them. Now's our chance. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Fight! Nothing new has been done. Ah, new details. And I've been slaughtered. Do we get a chest? We should get a chest. Look at all the experience. And Healy McHeelface has leveled up. How marvelous. We also do not get a chest. That's pathetic. Okay, anything here? No, no hidden passageways, nothing. I see, so these little rooms spiral out of other rooms, as far as I can tell. We have gone through over here, we explored this. So now let's explore this bit? Yeah, I know. I've named them myself. Can you tell? Listen, beyond a certain point, once enough people die, you stop being creative to some extent. Or at least, perhaps I do. Perhaps that's a personal flaw of mine. Okay, we go through here. We've turned around too many times. What am I? Yes, hello there indeed. All right. 3 level-clad men and a single level. Whoa! I mean, regroup. What? Ah, yes, they run away. Anyway, let's focus on attacking the high-level ninja. Wait, the front ninja might be a high-level ninja. Whatever. What do we even cast? Badios or something? Could hypothetically try to cast the death spell on the ninja. Is that really worth it, though? Yeah, let's roll with that. Okay. So, the death spell on the backline ninja. The rogue hides in the shadows. Maggie, meanwhile, casts, I don't know, basic Halito on the front line. Fight! Slice. Oh, almost dead! Impressive, most impressive. Halito, of course, did basically now. Whoa! Well, this wasn't a decapitating strike. Leather-clad man flees. At least we got a kill. And from the kill, we got the experience. Though we did not get a chest, but that is okay, we don't need a chest. Who needs chests? I got whipped around through my own attempt. Hold on, there was something on the ceiling. Whatever. Yeah. It's just a source of light. Ayagami provider. Alright. 3 ethereal entities. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume these are undead creatures. 3 spirits. They presumably drain experience. Let's not mess around with them. Attack, attack, attack. Turn undead. Inspect. And dilto them. Ah, well, never mind. They have been diltoed. They cast Mahal. Whoa! Yeah, talk about not messing around. That's... No! That's a lot of damage. It's too much damage. Way too much damage. But I'm not running away. I will resurrect him if I have to attack. Has he been unable to turn undead? What happened? Killface fails to dispel the spirit. Well, there could be elementals. Well, at this point, I desperately need to heal. Let's say Dialma on V. Dialma on himself, so he... No, Dialma on V, so V doesn't die. Inspect these guys, and you, Maggie, feel free to Mahalito these bastards. Slice him! Okay, they're dead. Never mind. Cancel the spell. We'll desperately have to heal after this encounter. Do we get a chest? We should get a chest. We deserve a chest. We don't get a chest. That's fine, we don't need a chest. We cast... actually, let's expend the Diosis. First of all, on V. Second Dios. V's at 35. Diosing V. V has been Diosed all the way back to full health. Healing the healer. Again. And again. And again. And again. He's back to full health. Great. What else do we have? Will you stop it with the goddamn potion? Yes, level 6 is indeed a step up in terms of... I mean, look at the walls. Look at the walls. The walls themselves should tell you a decent bit about what is happening. Alright, let's deal Maggie for 5 points, yeesh. And spell points over here have been exhausted. The only thing left is Dialma, which I can only cast twice, but I shall. Dialma, pathetic. And Dialma, Maggie again. Bam, almost to full health. Excellent, okay. So my frontliners are incredibly injured, but I guess they'll live for now. Killface has leveled up, so hypothetically, if I wanted to, I could just surface. Yes, and have them lose time and lose their lives at the end by just resting. I could only rest the frontliners though. First of all, let's do my pick to reveal what we have already seen. This is the bit of the map we have explored. Basically, a quarter of level 6, which is pretty decent, I would say. Not necessarily outstanding. We know at this point that this path leads all the way down here to the center. So that's not something I'm particularly interested in. This bit, however, is a mystery. We know that the bit over here presumably is a mirror reflection of what is on this side, but we still need to find out whether there's anything worth seeing over there. We presumably are also going to encounter the stairs down at some point. At this point, I'm taking a calculated, well, somewhat calculated risk. I am exploring even though my frontliners are somewhat injured. However, if anyone is to have the health, it's the frontliners. And Maggie can unleash quite a decent bit of damage upon my foes, and she should. She absolutely should. I just had no idea what caliber of enemy I was dealing with over there. But I guess the spirits are pretty mighty, pretty horrifying. Okay, there's a hidden passageway right here. How much are you willing to bet that this leads to the stairs down? I'm not sure of this, but it's a possible... 6 canines! That's just wolves. We should be able to deal with those. Also, as far as the frontliners are concerned, they have a decent armor class, so I don't need to worry about them that much. Inspect the canines, and Maggie may as well cast... Mahalito, whatever, fight. The wolves get lightly broiled. We have failed to learn anything new about wolves. New details have been observed. The base armor class is Z. Oh, those are killer wolves. Okay, fair enough. Well, pretty rough. But then again, you would expect that, based on the name alone. Okay, let's observe further details, shall we? Meanwhile, Maggie can, I don't know, Mahalito them again. A second Mahalito, that's kind of excessive. Dilto them, so they're easier to hit. We fell to the... Whoa, 10 points of that. Okay, they are killer wolves indeed. They have been diltoed. They have a very low chance of hitting us, but when they do hit us, they hit hard. Maggie can dilto them a bit further. They're at +4 penalty. They should be significantly easier to hit. Slice, slice, slice. Inspect, 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 fight. Down it goes. And they are resistant to sleep. Gotta keep that in mind. I haven't tried sleeping enemies for the most part, but most enemies, especially high-level enemies, are just downright immune to sleep. So there's little point in doing that. Okay, so there is a... Oh, hold on, have we... Where are we? Where am I? Suddenly, you see a group of 3 humanoids. One is a barbarian with a sword that glows. One is a sexy female mage, and the third looks like a huge ogre. Okay. A barbarian with a glowing sword, a female mage, an ogre. The barbarian points to the end of the corridor and yells, "Ariel, Ukla, this way!" And they all run off. Do we follow them? Because I feel like following them might not be the best of ideas. We could fall down a pit or something. Actually, no, let's follow them just for the sheer hilarity of it. Okay, there's a hidden passageway here. I should probably go down the... No, we're going down the corridor just to see what happens. Oh, so many hidden passages. Look at this. Yeah, probably. So, I need to go through the hidden passages, I think, to mark the dolls. Yeah, I am also curious, but at this point, my frontliners are just gonna bite the dust. But then again, I kinda need to level them up. Ugh. Attack, attack, attack. For this battle, I think we should buff. And buff a decent bit, so Bama 2, please. Vihai's in the shadows, and Maggie over here is gonna cast something mighty. Molito? Mahalito! Mahalito and the wolves. Fry them! Buff received. The wolves have been fried to an extent, I guess. Attack, attack, attack. Cast, regular Matu. Attack from the shadows, and you cast, Dilto them. Fight. They're targeting Fui. He's got armor class -8. This is ridiculous. Yeah, the hidden passages are indeed a number of opportunities, aren't they? And yet, I stubbornly pursue. Oh, I don't have spell points over here. I can't sleep them. This is a sleep effect, so it won't work. No tier 4 points. This is terrible. So he can't do much of anything. Fine, try to dispel undead, even though these are not undead. Ugh. Halito, fight! We should be able to kill them now. Come on. Listen, I think we should surface. First and foremost, we cast Dumapic. Where are we? Oh, yeah, surface. Right. Wait, where? Oh, no. Where am I? I'm here. This is where I am. Now, in order to surface, I'm going to need to head all the way back here, I guess, through there, and who knows where. So yes, now would be about the time to try to find my way back. I'm lost. A group of high priests. Leave them. Leave the priests alone. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, plop, plop. And up we go to level 5, where it's significantly safer. Okay, level 5. How do we go through here? We go down. Yes, down through the hidden door. Down through here to the left. Through this door. All the way through here. Through the hidden passageway. Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't I trust a priest? Surely they mean well, right? Sure, these are good guys. Hold on. That's not the way. Through this door, down here, over there, through 3 gargoyles. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect. Actually, we can't learn anything else about them. Okay, you hide, whatever. Attack, attack, attack. Block, attack from the shadows, block, fight. Can they poison us? I can't remember. I think they can. No, they can't. It literally... they have no special traits. They could... It would have been shown here, so never mind. Down goes the gargoyle. I should have checked the amount of experience necessary. Yes, they clearly have candy. Up from level 5 to level 4. Through here, through there. Hidden passageway here to the side, onwards. Through here. 2 huge spiders. We can deal with spiders. Also, we're on level 4. We can deal with pretty much anything at this point. Attack, attack, attack. Do we know anything about spiders? No, we don't. Inspect, 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 fight. Miss. Guess I'll have to have everyone rest. Well, possibly with the exception of the rogue. We get absolutely no items whatsoever. We go up through the bird hole. 8 capybaras, 6 purple bunnies, and 6 werewolves. Okay, this is rough. I'm going to expend all of my spell slots. Just because. Oh, hold on. What do I want to attack? The capybaras are filthy animals that inflict poison. I need to cast as many buffs as I possibly can. So, tier 3 Bamatu. Excellent. V can hide in the shadows, and Maggie can make use of this opportunity to expend her second cast of Madalto on the Volpole bunnies. Fight! Miss. The bunny misses, thank goodness. Madalto! They're all dead! Capybara killed. Another capybara dead. We have been buffed. The whalebird misses. The whalebird misses again. And now it's just 3 capybaras and a whalebird. They all miss. Yes. Bring forth the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Alright, and now that we have Bamatud, might as well Matu, attack from the shadows on the capybaras, and Maggie can Lahalito on the birds. Lahalito on the birds. Capybara has been slain. 1 bird attacks. Another bird flees. We've been buffed even further. Capybara flees. Well, bird flees. Capybara. Hold on. Capybara flees. Fire! Just one Welber. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect the Welber, inspect the Welber, inspect the Welber, fight. Down it goes. Have we learned anything new? No. Let's inspect these guys. Actually, might as well cast Doom Epic. We're going to, not that we need this, mind you, but we're going to replenish spell slots anyway. And let's inspect all the people to see how close they are to leveling up. Bvi isn't anywhere near close to leveling up to being a level 10 samurai. What about Timmy over here? Not even close to being a level 11 warrior. Fui, not even close to being a level 10 samurai. Hirima Killface has just dinged up and is a level 10 priest. Well, will be once I level him or her up. Halfway to level 11. And Maggie, more than halfway to level 10. Not doing that great on that front, but you know, could be worse. It's a pretty experienced high-level character, so I shouldn't complain. Okay, we turn this way. Plop, 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 plop. We go through here. Follow the wall. Turn to the side. Go up once, go up twice, turn, and up we go. And now we unwind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, fall. 5. 1, 2, 3, fall. 1, 2, 3, fall, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, fall, 5. 1, 2, 3 bubbly slimes, 6 zombies, and 6 creeping cruds. The zombies can paralyze, so that's a bit of an issue, but I can turn undead on them. Whereas the creeping cruds can poison, so let's focus on the creeping cruds. Turn undead on the zombies. V hides in the shadows, and Maggie just, do me a favor, how about you observe? We can't learn anything new. Fine, just block. The zombies are out of consignment. Creeping crowds attacked. Can't turn undead. What spells can I possibly cast? Let's Matu the entire party. Attack from the shadows. And you, I don't know, Halito, the creeping crowds. We have been buffed. Attack, attack, attack. Is it worth it? No. Just block, hide in the shadows, block, fight. One slain, another one slain, one left, down. Will they level up? Almost certainly not, but at least they gain the tiniest bit of experience at this point. Kinda tempted to bring fewer people on these runs, but then again I can't afford to do that, now can I? Because the amount of experience stays the same, but if you have a lower number of people, then they level up faster, don't they? Those experiences split evenly, just like the gold. So hypothetically, I could choose to bring, say, 5 characters instead of 6. But no. Alright, as annoying as this is... Well, first of all, let's level up Hirima Killface over here. Oh, and on the basis of that, I guess I will not, rest healing. I will also not rest V, because there's no reason to rest. Maggie will have to rest because of the spell slots. 1 point, and 1 hit point acquired. What do we put this point into? Agility, luck. Agility might be nice to apply the buffs early. Fall new divine spell points. Tier 2, 3, and 2 until 5. Also, the Litokan and the Candy spell. Whatever these are. Presumably tier 5 spells. Alright. Maggie needs to rest. Fui certainly needs to rest. I could hypothetically not rest with Timmy, but let's play it safe. Alright. What are those precious spells of yours? Of course they're tier 5. Litokan. 3 to 14 fire damage to a monster group. Summons a pillar of fire to strike a group of monsters, causing 3d8 fire damage to each. All less if the monster makes a successful saving throw, I see. And the Candy spell Locate. Candy reveals the location of a lost character. It reveals the level and rough area in which they can be found. What do you mean lost What do you mean lost character? Oh boy. Well, I guess if we leave people behind, which we will not do, that will come in handy. 98646. 97532. I see. I know you do. Alright, what can we identify over here? What is this scroll? Actually, hold that thought. Let's hold it for a moment. We could hypothetically save enough money to identify this powerful sword. Should we do that, or should we identify the garbage that we have? That's filling our inventory with every passing moment. I think I'm going to save up to get the sword. Although the staff is interesting. Maybe it grants access to a spell or something. Sword. Sword it is! As you wish. Okay, we enter the maze again, and we go back to level 6. Obviously. Down to Goblin Town. Okay. First of all, Hilly McHeelface is gonna cast the magnificent spell of Maporfik. And while we're at it, might as well cast Lomilwa. So, light and protection, we're done. Let's go. Through here. Back. Over there. Down the steps to level 2. Can you equip unidentified items? Yes, I can! Although that sounds ill-advised. Especially that sword that I see is probably cursed. But the 7.5k sword, I probably should equip that. Seems like a good sword to me. Just, you know, upon visual inspection, it appears to be pretty nice. Okay, and from level 2 we go down to level 3, and on level 3 we turn, go down to this. No, hold on. Over here, follow the wall, cross one thing. Ah, fuck! To fall. Yeah, you go through here. Ugh, I did that to myself. I should have been more patient. Yeah, you turn right, go through the hidden passageway. I only have myself to blame. Alright. It's a bit of busy work that I only have myself to blame for, mind you. I'm going to Dios, Maggie, and hitting my Heelface back to hell. Ugh. Alright, that's a good roll on the Dios spell. Almost back to full. I'll have to do. Messed up. It's my own damn fault for being impatient. But then again, that's probably understandable considering how many times I've been through these places. You go from here, go through that. Level 1 ninja. Whoa, 5 level 1 ninjas, 6 level 1 ninjas, and 7 level 3 ninjas. Remember, the ninjas have an ability that just straight up murders you on the spot. So that's pretty rough. Let's focus on the level 3 ninjas, shall we? Also, let's cast Bama 2, so the greater buff. We should... Is it wise to try to hide in the shadows against these ninjas? They're better than you. Okay, just inspect the ninja, and I will use Maggie to cast... let's say Lahalito on the middle ninjas. Fight! We know all there is to know about tier 3. Whoa! Instant kill on Fui! before I even get to cast the buff. And here's the buff. By fire be purged. Well, there they go. Attack, attack, attack. Ugh. Well, obviously, it happened. I knew it would happen eventually. This was the day. This was the time. Mahalito the back row fight. We'll have to go all the way back. Yeah, I think we will have to go all the way back after this encounter to resurrect Queen. Okay, that wasn't a kill. Thank goodness. Well, that's at least a bit of damage. Listen, technically we don't have to go back. I do have the resurrection spell. Now, there's a bit of an issue with that, the tiniest bit of an issue, you know, that just a... Yeah, they don't mess around. I have the resurrection spell. I could resurrect this guy right now, except, and for free, except, there's a lower chance of success, and if I fail, I may turn him to ashes with an even higher probability than those incompetent fools at the Temple of Kant. But I wouldn't have to go back. So, do I want to go back and resurrect Fui, or do I want to cast the resurrection spell? That is indeed the question. Cause I can do it. I have the D-spell. Do we want the D-spell? Or do we want to serve it? Any thoughts? What's the stream delay anyway? Yeesh. Turning to ashes means it's even more expensive to resurrect. Wait, hold on. This is a level 9 samurai. Oh, no. I want the D. Fine. Cannot cast in combat. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I needed to hear. That's lovely. That's just wonderful. Good time was had by all. Okay. I see how it is. Well, in that case, how about you, I don't know, Matu, everyone? You attack from the shadows and you, just inspect the ninjas, visually. Slice, slice. Yeah, whatever, guys. Haha, we have learned that they can also instant kill people, because they're ninjas, of course they can. They presumably just have a lower chance to accomplish that, but they still can do that. Fight! We have probably slaughtered the biggest horde of ninjas in this dungeon. Hey V, inspect this chest for me. There's a poison needle over there. Disarm the poison needle. Disarmed. V receives armor, and we get some gold. Heal him a kill face. Let's roll the dice. We want the D and Fui. Welcome back to life. That's the Alma Fui. 13 hit points, but that's not all. 25 hit points. But wait, there's more. I know! I've resurrected the guy for free! Anyway. We head off to the side. I'm sorry, before we descend, we encountered 2 shades. Oh, 2 shades. They level drain. These horrifying monstrosities can drain our experience, which is horrifying. Turn undead. And we don't need to inspect them. What am I doing? Defend. Fight! Hides in the shadows. Kill the shade. Fails to whatever. Okay. We got a chest. Inspect the chest. It's got a gas bomb. Disarm the gas bomb. We get 270 gold and a sword. Marvelous. Good times. Good times. Let's head down. Okay, we have actually, finally, eventually made it all the way to level 6. Okay. Okay. Here's the deal. If we go through here, we will get teleported all the way over there, I think. So let's not do that. Instead, this time, let's head all the way to the left and down. That's my plan, and I'm sticking with it. And when I say left, I mean right. Okay. Stick to the outside. We'll be just peachy. At this point, I'm paranoid. I look at the stricken figure. Hold on, is there a glow that I simply cannot see? No, I would spot the glow. It's fairly blatantly up. Yes. One robed man. Okay, this robed man needs to be silenced. Oh, what? Oh. Well, at least we surprised the monsters. Okay. First of all, let's just completely, you know what, the mage. He's a level 5 mage. Last thing I need is him casting spells on us. And then the level 4 thieves, we're gonna be fine against. V hides in the shadows and Maggie inspects the thieves. Fight! V hides in the shadows. The mage has been killed. Glorious. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you surprise the monsters. Oh yeah, this is me decapitating now. Attack from the shadows, fight. We haven't learned anything about this guy. Except the fact that he's dead now. Okay. We get a chest, of course we get a chest. Who will inspect the chest? She will inspect the chest. Anti-mage trap. 210. Hammond. Glorious, okay. Good times, good times. Whoa, what? Hey, wait a minute. Ha. Choose floor. Fall 5 will on 6, then 7, 8, 9. Can I? Okay, bring me to floor 4. Yep, this is the elevator. We have the magical room that we cannot get to over here, and then there's the control room over there. Okay. Let's head back to floor 6. Can't really access that conveniently, so I don't care. But we have discovered the location of the elevator. Which is, well, exactly? Hold on, let's just cast Duma Pick with Fui. We're all the way over here. Well, in that case, I presume we should head back and explore that bit. I get the... Oh, no, not again! Oh, look, and there's armored women over here. I'm sorry, those are major daimios. But the biggest threat over here, presumably, is gonna be the single priest. Have we surprised the monsters? We have not surprised the monsters. The priest can silence my entire party, which of course means that if that happens, I can no longer cast my precious spells for a while. And if I cannot cast my spells, I'm kinda done for. Okay, first of all, as such, I still think I should try to get in... I could try to Montino the priest to silence the priest, but I think I'm gonna take my chances and hope I kill the priest quickly enough. I'm gonna Bama to the entire party for a great buff. V hides in the shadows, and Maggie is gonna slaughter the ninjas because the last thing I need is an instant kill on my party. I could go Madalto. I'm gonna go Lajalito. Lajalito on the ninjas. Level 6. Last time I was slaughtered by level 3 ninjas. This is gonna be rough. Okay, fingers crossed. Die. Okay, that's progress. There's only 2 of them. And everyone got silenced. Miss. And another miss. Okay, well, the bad news is my guys are silenced now. So no spell casting on anyone. Thankfully, most of my guys are melee. My frontliners can still do their thing. Oh, cast spell, I can't. I'm kinda silenced at the moment. But thank you for your concern. Inspect the ninja. Attack the ninja from the shadows. Ha! Serves them right. Ninja's dead. Another ninja's dead. We haven't learned anything new about them because why would we? Ah, such a marvelous hit for a single point of damage. Pathetic. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect. Hide in the shadows, inspect, fight. Oh, Hirima, Killface, and Maggie are no longer silent, so hypothetically I could have cast spells. But you know what, at this point, I kinda don't feel like it. Okay, 4 points of damage. Maybe I should have considered attacking. Oh, I mean casting spells. Attack, attack, attack. What do I even want to do? Any tier 2 things that are useful? Let's try to sleep them. Attack from the shadows, and Maggie can... Tier 2 can dilto them. Manifold was ineffective, they cannot be slept. Of course they cannot be slept. Debuff onto the AC. Silence was off. Inspect. Hide in the shadows, inspect, fight. Some mighty hit. 3 points of damage on V. How unfortunate. Almost, almost. Tack, tack, tack. Defend. Well, inspect, inspect, inspect. Fight. New details have been observed. The base armor class is 0, which is rather impressive. So tough to hit. Gotta debuff them first. Obviously, we get a chest. We deserve a chest. The chest is poisoned. Obviously, it's poisoned. 320 gold and a sword. We do have the health to carry on. Open a door, get on the floor. Body to the dinosaur, nothing of note through here, but there is a hidden passage. Oh, look, and it seems to spiral. Uh-huh. Hidden passage in the hidden passage. This is gonna be the path down, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Is it? Okay, this is pointless. We presumably will get teleported over here if we go through some other door, right? Okay. You go out through here and find this, then you find a regular room like this. Absolutely nothing noteworthy. That's a lot. And the spirits drain. So there's that. Last thing I need is for my guys to lose levels. Okay. Priority 1, dispatch the spirits. Turn undead. V should hide in the shadows. Maggie should I would say Madalto the Spirits. No, that's too mighty. Should I be stingy at this point? Let's Mahalito the Spirits, that ought to be enough. Fight! And the Spirits from... The Medusas presumably poison, don't they? Well, they mostly miss, but other than that... Hinima kill phase, fails to this. Okay, the Spirits are dead, so no de-leveling of our guys. And we're kinda done with almost everything. The Gargoyle is out there, injured. That's not a concern of mine. Hinima kill phase needs to heal V, I would say. Do we Dialma? I would say Dial. And V? V attacks the Gargoyle from the shadows, and Maggie casts... I would say Mahalito, still 3 casts. Mahalito the Lizards. Fry them! Yes! Oh, they like the heat, I guess. Would Medusas not presumably turn them to stone? Thank you, Ricardo! Thanks a lot. It's just what I needed. Right this. Yeah, this precise thing. Okay, anyway. But yes, as you have also correctly observed, Medusas do indeed turn to stone. God damn it. Okay. Can I unturn from stone, please? Can I? Please? This is kill poison. Purification, softness. Sleep. Kills paralysis, removes sleep and hold effects. Okay, where's the unstoning spell? There's gotta be one right here somewhere. Come on. It's gotta be something. Yeah, I know. And now, one of my samurai is not only low on health, but also petrified. Oh, okay. Matu isn't it? Isn't it? Slumilwa isn't it? Softness. Removes paralysis, sleep, and hold. Damn it! Latuma Pick identifies monsters. Bamatu is a buff. Dial. Badial. Latumofis just removes poison. That's the shield. Greater Cure doesn't remove statuses. Badialma that just deals damage. No, I do not have the ability to unpetrify, by the way. I do not have a spell that does that. Fun times. Okay. Maggie, please Mahalito the Lizards. V is exposed because she fails to hide in the shadows. The lizards get obliterated. Now it's just the Gargoyle. Ugh. Well, presumably we need to go to the surface. Yeah. Do we know everything about Gargoyles? We know everything about Gargoyles. Ugh. Well... do we get a chest at least? We do not get a chest! Okay. Guess I don't deserve a chest. Why should I get a chest? No chest. Let's have Timmy. Timmy cannot cast spells. Never mind. Let's have Fui cast Dumapig. Well, this is about as much as we have revealed so far. The way back is kinda complicated. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, I could just head back through here, over there, and then north, I guess. Do we just head back immediately and replace V? Is that what we're doing? Because technically... I'm tempted to persevere the tiniest of bits. Although I'm one frontliner down, which has profound implications. However, when we get back to the surface, if nothing else, I could Well, I will have to get myself a new character. Presumably a level 1 character to then level all the way up, possibly to V's level. Because by the time I get a oh, no, hold on. The temple, I think, can depetrify people. Possibly. So I might be able to accomplish that for a price. Instead of, you know, recruiting someone new. Question is, how long do I want to stay here and explore? Because I could explore tiny bits. You know what? I feel like exploring this corner. This little corner. That's what I'm gonna do. Explore this corner and then we're heading back. Because, yeah, we are down a person, but that doesn't mean that we're completely helpless. We're just down a single person. It's not such a big deal, is it? It probably is. Yeah, of course, you enter this room, and this room is filled with monsters, but it's just 2 giant spiders. The encounters are random. If something too might... Oh, and we surprise the monsters, so it's even better. If the monsters are too mighty, we can always just run away. I need to keep that in mind. Fight. The spider misses. We haven't learned anything new about the spider. Spider dies. Do we get a chest? We do not get a chest. It's fine. Okay, we'll leave. Out of here. Door. Nothing here. Hidden passageway. Through here. Into a room with 4 killer wolves. Attack, attack. Healy McHeelface is gonna bummer to the entire party. Because we certainly shouldn't skimp on spell casts now. V is gonna hide in the shadows to surprise the wolves. And Maggie... Do we freeze the wolves? Is that what we're about to do? No, let's use up... Let's fear the wolves. Are they fearless? I don't know. Attack, attack. Matu. Attack from the shadows. And Maggie can... No, hold on. Attack, attack. Matu attack from the shadows. Cast... Mahalito. 3 left. Buff applied. Wolves gently tried. Attack, attack. Attacking with the healer of all people? No. At this point, I'm significantly more tempted to do what exactly? Fine, we're actually gonna attack. There's no further insight I can really effectively gain. Maggie can. Halito. Fight. 2 wolves remaining. 1 wolf remaining. Attack, attack, attack. Attack from the shadows. Defend, fight. 5th Khalid. Doesn't matter. We do find a chest, believe it or not. There's a crossbow bolter. We will disarm the crossbow bolt trap, and we get 300 gold and an armor. A piece of armor, whatever the hell that is. Ah, some armor. Let's go out through here. Just the tiniest of bits, just this bottom left corner, and we're out of here. Lickety split. Now hey, we're back here. Which means we can go through there and reach the exit, see? Sometimes things do work out. And might as well cast Duma Pick. Maybe I should have cast Duma Pick when I was down there, but never mind. Okay, whatever. We go through here, reveal this, go down through here, to the left, open a door, all the way here, through this, hidden passage, through this, through 4 swordsmen and 3 attack dogs. Okay, feed me experience. Gimme. Attack the swordsman, attack the swordsman, attack the swordsman, hide in the shadows. Maggie is gonna cast Dilto on the swordsman. Fight. Miss. The swordsmen have been diltoed. Hit. Ew. V remains hidden. Good. Attack the swordsman, attack the swordsman, attack the swordsman, attack from the shadows. The swordsman and Halito the dog fight. The dog has been Halitoed for 7. Wonderful. The dog flees, the guy has been slain. We get the experience and the gold. Do we get a chest? Do we not get? We get a chest? Of course we get a chest. There's no trap on the chest. 170 gold and a potion. A lot of stuff to identify, but we wanted to identify the precious soul, didn't we? Up the steps. We haven't made that much progress, and getting down to level 6 is annoying. Through here, through there, down here, over there, up. Well, no, 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 no! I didn't mean to attack, damn it! Do we just run away? I think we should just run away. Running away from dragons is not easy, but I think we should just try to run away. Yeah, that'll happen. Run! No. Run! No. No! 1 point of the... Okay. That's just single target stealth. You don't have breath attacks, you pathetic? Wow, that's a breath attack! Run! 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 Failed to run away. 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 Can we not escape? We're all gonna die here. Okay. Plan B. Attack. Attack. Heal everyone. Dialma on yourself. Hide in the shadows to be able to attack. Maggie, cast Madalto. Fight. Madalto. Yeah, that was it. We get a chest. Damn right we get a chest. With a teleporter trap. Please don't fall for it. 190. I mean, don't get affected by whatever. Okay, okay. Hit him a kill face. Cast... whatever the hell you can to heal these people, Dial. On... Fui. Dial on V. Well, you know, that's an improvement, by the way. That's an improvement. You know why? You know why? Because V, by the way, isn't petrified anymore. V is dead. It's like that old joke. I don't know how to unpetrify people, but I know how to resurrect them. So that's actually an improvement. Do we have any more healing? I just ran out of... Okay, I've depleted my healing slots. Great! Wonderful, good times, good times. Dial, I'm out of Dial, I'm out of Dialma, I cannot cast D. Okay. I think the times are sufficiently dire to use a potion if one has one. A healing potion? Potion of Dios, yes. Who will receive the potion of Dios? Maggie! Maggie, craft the potion of Dios. Sure. Okay, we're leaving. At least we're trying to leave. We're not out of the woods yet, as you may have noticed. But... we can still manage. This is still salvageable. As long as we don't encounter, say, dragonflies, we should be fine. Dragonflies are probably the most annoying foe we do have a genuine chance of encountering. Okay, we go through here. Then along the wall. Then we turn left. Head on up once. Over here, turn, and out. Smooth sailing, smooth sailing, smooth sailing. Now we're on to level 2. At which point we just unwind. I mean, we're on level 2. Remember this? Yes, the level 2 coil will be fine. Level 2 characters can survive this nonsense. Well, maybe not level... I don't know. But these are hardened veterans. They'll be fine. I mean, some of them more hardened than others. Hardened veterans would have been significantly funnier. Turn on that. Would have been significantly funnier with V petrified, but okay. You know what? Madal. I am prepared to cast even the most powerful spells at this point. Because we're going to rest anyway. And now we're up to level 1. Level 1 is a place that can be handled by level 1 characters. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't have fallen down a pit, but other than that, ugh. Listen, I could have managed to easily get through that had I not tried to run away from the gas dragons. I guess it's either impossible or incredibly difficult to run away from gas dragons, or I just got unlucky. Because I could have slaughtered them with that single cast of a spell had I chosen to fight instead of fleeing. If you just commit to an attack, you have better odds of surviving than if you try to run away. Which may be counterintuitive, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, hello, my precious Temple of Kant. I do have the gold, now please resurrect BV. Oh yes, they have seen things. Fingers crossed. No ashes, no ashes, no ashes! Yes, resurrection successful. BV is ready to adventure once more. Visit the inn, and everyone, please rest. Okay, now one final thing we can do is completely give up on identifying that stupid sword because we're not gonna get enough gold all at once, and instead identify what other crap we have managed to find. Okay, first and foremost, what is the... Where's the scroll? It's... okay, listen to this. If I were a betting man, I would say this is the Scroll of Cure Petrification. That's what I'm betting on. Scroll of Cure Petrification. Watch it be that. It's the Scroll of Dilto. What? Imagine me the guy at the temple watching this party. Well, listen, it's not the only party that does that as far as I understand it. Okay, what do? It's the Staff of Mogref. I don't understand. What does the Staff of Mogref do? Does it just cast a spell? Which spell is Mogref anyway? Okay, let's identify this stupid sword. It's a short sword -1. That's garbage. A breastplate. Trash tier. Combat only. Cast Dilto on an enemy group, enveloping them in darkness, reducing their ability to... And it's consumed on use. Well, I guess anyone can use it. I could give it to someone who ordinarily cannot cast spells, and that person can cast a spell. I could give it to Maggie. Well, not Maggie. I could give it to V. And instead of hiding in the shadows, she can Dilto our enemies. Let's sell the breastplate. Sell the longsword. Sell another longsword. Sell the large shield. Selling the... You know what? That actually makes perfect... Hold on, what does the staff do? +1 to hit, 1d6 damage, no attack, minimum combat only. Casts Mogre and Castle. Oh! Well, this is mighty handy, isn't it? Let's not sell it. By accident. Okay, hold on. First of all, let's equip that. And to equip that, I need to pass it. Let's give this to Maggie. Equip the Staff of Mogrev. So Maggie is going to get -2 AC every single encounter, which is an improvement, I guess, of a whopping total of 9 points of AC. Eesh. Alright, a little bit of inventory management is gonna be in order, I'm afraid. We're going to have to sell the broken item. The anointed flail. What is an anointed flail better than an anointed mace? I don't think it is. 1d7. Hold on, +2 to hit, 2d3. 3 to hit, 1d7. So the maximum over here, well, yeah, it's questionable. So yeah, I guess on average you deal 4 points of damage over here. This is, but you have a better chance to hit on the anointed flail. Yeah, whatever, presumably we'll sell both. That's the only worthwhile thing. Alright. I think that's about it for now. We have explored a decent bit of, yeah, I'll think about it some more. I'll sell some of the useless stuff, rearrange things, and we'll have to head back, get some more gold, identify the new fancy sword. I think I should be safe to equip it. Before I forget, let's rearrange, people. I think I should be fairly safe to equip the new sword, even if it's unidentified. Presumably it's better than what we have. But a decent bit of level 6 has been explored, pretty much almost half. And once I'm done with actually, the next thing I can do is follow up on that adventuring party that we've discovered, go over there, find where they end up, explore the hidden doors underway, and so on and so forth. Possibly find the statuette of a frog, which will allow me access to the frog doll on level 2. Either way, for now, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.